What is happening? I'm Minnesota Vikings Man 28, and happy 4th of July to everybody. And today, I'm going to be talking about sports. We're going to be talking about the United States in soccer. Now, on Sunday, both the women's and the men's team will be going for trophies. One in the morning, one in the afternoon. The U.S. women's team is going for their second straight World Cup trophy, and they will be facing the Netherlands at 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time. So if you're on the East Coast or on the West Coast, just let you know that this is all in Central Time. So, USA versus the Netherlands. What do I think about this game? This should be a very good game. I do think that USA is the better side. If we look at both the USA and the Netherlands, the USA got the full 9 points in their group. They scored 18 goals, allowed nothing. If you can see, they won 13-0 against Thailand, as you guys all saw. Well, heard about at least. And then won 3-0 against Chile and won 2-0 against Sweden, who lost to the Netherlands in the semifinals. While the Netherlands got all 9 points, won all 3 games, scored 6 goals, allowed 2 goals, won 1-0 against New Zealand, won 3-1 against Cameroon, and won 2-1 against Canada. Now, against Cameroon and Canada, when they allowed those goals, they only tied up. And they never fell behind. Now, if you look at the playoffs for the United States, they won 2-1 against Spain, and 2-1 against France, and 2-1 against England. England being their toughest opponent. France was also a tough opponent, but England had a lot of chances to tie this thing up. Controversial VAR decision. What do I think about the VAR decision? I mean, it was close. I don't know. Maybe they should have gave it to England, but in the end, they had a penalty shot that they, should have converted. But our goalkeeper picked the right way, and the ball didn't go too far into the corner, so it's sort of an easy save. Now for the Netherlands beat Japan 2-1 and beat Italy 2-0 and beat Sweden 1-0 in extra time. Very, very impressive. The 1 goal against Japan, they tied it up, and then Netherlands won in the 90th minute, I believe. So, yeah. So, just a prediction for third place really quickly. England will beat Sweden 2-1, in my opinion. So, my prediction for the USA versus the Netherlands. I will pick the USA to win, and I predict a 3-1 victory. As you can see by people predicting right now, 60% of people have the USA winning against the Netherlands. Netherlands are the dark horse. I did think Germany was going to play the United States, but of course, Sweden knocked off Germany, but then Netherlands beat Sweden. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Now let's go on to the U.S. men's team, who will be playing Mexico in the Gold Cup final. Now, of course, everyone thinks Gold Cup, it's just, USA versus Mexico final every single year. Well, they haven't played against each other in the final since 2011. In 2017, it was USA versus Jamaica. 2015 was Mexico versus Jamaica. And I think 2013, I don't remember who it was, but it wasn't USA versus Mexico. So this will be played at 8 o'clock Central Time. Just to tell you that. So in the first group stage game, USA beat Guyana 4-0, beat Trinidad 6-0, and beat Panama 1-0. So that's a total of 11 goals, and no goals allowed. So that's good. Mexico won 7-0 against Cuba, 3-1 against Canada, and 3-2 against Martinique. So that is 13 goals scored, 3 goals allowed. In the playoffs, the USA beat Curacao 1-0. Mexico beat Costa Rica in penalties. So let me just see. So it was 1-1, and then they won in penalties 5-4. And just check who scored first. It was Mexico. And then in the semifinals, USA beat Jamaica 3-1, and Mexico beat Haiti 1-0 in extra time by a penalty. So Haiti very close from getting to the final. Now, a lot of these stats right here, Mexico having a lot of yellow cards in the tournament. USA only having 3 yellow cards. Looking at goals, both having the same amount of goals, but Mexico having a lot more on target, both hitting the post more. I mean, the post the same amount, but Mexico's more off shots. Total shots 115 to 76. So Mexico has the advantage right there. So I mean, it looks like, and they both have the same about the same pass accuracy. So this is gonna be a very tight game. This will be in Chicago Soldier Field. I think the last time the U.S. won against Mexico in the Gold Cup final, I think they were at Soldier Field, if I remember correctly. So I think, can they win? Can the USA win 2 cups in one day on Sunday, July 7th, 2019? The answer to that is going to be, I'm going to say yes. Very reluctantly. I do think this will be an upset for the United States. They will win 2-1 in extra time. That's just my opinion. And also, for a side note, if there was a third place match in the Gold Cup, and it was, it would be Haiti and Jamaica, Jamaica would win 1-0. And finally, yes, finally, I know this is not United States related, but we got the Copa America. It's in the name. I mean, South America, but either way, I just wanted to give my 2 cents in. So for the third place match, Argentina and Chile, I think Argentina will win 1-0 in extra time with Lionel Messi goal. And also the Brazil-Peru final for the Copa America, that'll be played after the Women's World Cup game, but before the Gold Cup game. So Sunday, a lot of soccer or football, as a lot of people call it, on Sunday. So, and I think Brazil will win 2-0 in normal time against Peru. So that's just a little added input to that. So, as I said, USA will beat the Netherlands to win the Women's World Cup 3-1. I think the United States men's team will win 2-1 in extra time against Mexico. And then, of course, Brazil will beat Peru 2-0 in normal time. So, yeah. I hope you guys all have a great 4th of July. And just one final thing I want to say, on this 4th of July, America, it has always been great and will continue to be great no matter what happens. So, just always, always remember that. This has been Minnesota Vikings Man 28. And as always, Skull.